this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Aries, in today's reading, I am going to give you one card from the Denise Lynn Oracle, one card from the Joe Watt Oracle. Do your reading and then clarify it. Wanted to let you know that I thank you so much for returning to see my videos. I appreciate it. Sorry I was taking time for myself and really healing from a lot of stuff. So let's get started on your reading, Aries. See what's going on for you. All right, Aries. Whew. Excuse me. Take what resonates with you, Aries, and leave the rest. This is for Aries. One card for Aries for the highest good. Wow. So you have unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So definitely, I feel that no matter, even if you can't see what's in front of you or ahead of you, things don't seem right, that you're definitely where you're supposed to be. Okay, we're not put somewhere we're not supposed to be. You're supposed to, everything that we're going through, you're supposed to go through it too. So, good or bad, good or bad. So just know that you are in exactly where you're supposed to be. All right, and then you have one more card from here. You have resilience. A rise above tribulations. Wow. So no matter what you're going through, Aries, because I know a lot of us are going through a lot of stuff right now. So, no matter what you're going through, just know that everything will get better. It will get better. Even if it seems like, no, nothing's going to work out, it will work out, you guys. It will. It's just that things have to move forward. They have to change. They have to just keep going. Okay. Don't give up on anything. Okay. Don't give up. All right. So here we go. Aries, take what resonates with you, Aries, and leave the rest. This is for Aries. One card for the current. This is for Aries. One for the situation. One for the past or now. I'm sorry, one for the past or now. Yes. One for what's hidden. One for the hopes and fears. What you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Interesting. So there is a new cycle here coming through, trying to come through for you. There's a material success. I feel like you're reviewing everything here. Definitely reviewing a lot. Really stay focused, you guys. Really not give up on things, okay? Really try to keep pushing forward no matter what. There is definitely a new cycle here. So I feel like you're looking for answers with the Hierophant here. The Hierophant is here in the current. I do feel like you're definitely looking for some kind of answers. I feel like you're really looking at traditional values, morals. I feel like you're very giving. I feel like you could be also be giving advice, or somebody could come in to give you advice, or vice versa. But I feel like you're definitely looking for some kind of answer. For the situation, you have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is definitely talking about new beginnings, new path. I feel like you need to start putting your creativity into something that's going to make you happy. I feel like you need to, really try to turn your, really try to like clear your mind, like really try to go within, because I feel like you have a lot of ideas that you want to put out there. You just don't know how. You have the Nine of Wands here in the past or now. I do believe it's now. I feel like you're exhausted, Aries. I feel like you're very exhausted. You're trying to figure things out. You want to give up. You want to just like leave everything behind, but you don't. Don't do that. Okay, keep pushing forward. You do have the King of Cups here. I feel like you really need to watch how you're saying or talking to people. I feel like you need to communicate better. I feel like you need to try to keep your emotions very balanced. And I feel like you know how. But we'll see what the cards say, okay? You have the Queen of Wands down here for the hopes and fears. Queen of Swords is talking about having clarity, really knowing, really seeing clearly now, standing your ground. We'll see why it's there. You have the Six of Swords and what you need to do now. And I feel like you are wanting to leave something behind, or you're going to leave something behind. We'll see what the cards say. You have the Nine of Cups. You need to really see everything that you're doing, really find your patience with everything that's going on. Feel like, you feel like very disappointed in things that you're not really seeing all your achievements. You're not seeing all your, everything that you have accomplished. You're not seeing anything like that. You're feeling very, you're feeling like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. You need to really change that energy that you're going through right now. And then you have the King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles is definitely talking about, having that strong foundation, that success that you're wanting. We all want that strong foundation, right? We all don't want that material success. But the King of Pentacles, he does know how to create that. He's very consistent with everything that he does. He knows how to make it better. He knows the wrongs and rights from it, and he just goes for it. And that's how he becomes the King of Pentacles. And that's the way you should be thinking also. You know how to make wise decisions. There is a strong foundation here of some kind. So let us see what's going on, Aries. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. All right, Aries. Why is the Hierophant here for Aries for their highest good spirit? All right, so let me just check that real quick for you. Hold on. All right, so like I said, excuse me. So like I said, you are definitely going through, you are definitely looking for a lot of answers. I feel like a lot of you guys are going on a spiritual journey here, but definitely seeking a lot of answers on why things happen the way they happen. I feel like you're going through a healing, being very nostalgic, thinking about the past, thinking about why everything has happened the way it has happened. And I feel like you're really on this spiritual path where they're leading you to find the answers that you're looking for. I also feel like you need to really open your heart and have that compassion and forgiveness for everything that's been going on in your life. No matter what, I feel like there is definitely a lot of support around you. You do have that support from your friends and family. I also feel like there could be some kind of togetherness or some kind of friendship or together, like community, like you wanting to be in a group of friends or something like that is here. Wow. You have the Ace of Wands here. And why is the Ace of Wands here for the situation? Wow. One more card. So really try to put your ideas out there. I feel like the situation is that there are good things coming through. You're just not really paying attention to it. I feel like you need to try to put your ideas out there. Like, don't give up on putting your dreams or being consistent with your dreams, like what it is that you want to create, what you want to do, or even want to try. It's time for you to put it out there because you do have the Ace of Wands. There is a new cycle, a new path that's trying to come in for you. Definitely. I feel like you need to be cautious with everything that's going on in your life. Like, really think before you do it. Really see what's going on, okay? Don't just walk into it like there's nothing. Just like go. Really be cautious on everything that you are doing, Aries, okay? Really, even if you have to go back twice, then do it, okay? Also, too, for the Sun card here, I feel like you need to be positive in everything that you're doing. Like, stop saying to yourself, it's not going to happen. I'm never going to get it. I'm never going to win this. I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to be able to do it. Stop talking like that. You know, start talking positive. Start talking like, things are going to come in as it is. Start manifesting what you want. Start doing like, hey, I know this is going to happen for me. I know this is going to work out for me. Everything's going to fall into place for me. Start saying things like that because right now you need all that. And things are going to change for you, but they're it's trying to come in, but for some reason you're like holding back on this, and I don't know why. It's like you need to shift your energy. Okay, really shift your energy. You have the Nine of Wands here, and the Nine of Wands is in the past or now. I feel like it's now. I feel like don't give up on anything. Just keep continuing to push forward, no matter what. Keep pushing forward. You have the King of Cups here. Why is the King of Cups here for Aries? One more card. Wow. So, excuse me. So you start off with the King of Cups here. The King of Cups is definitely talking about you being able to handle everything that's coming through, really knowing how to express yourself, without being harsh, without, putting your emotions in there, like, crying, like talking to somebody without crying, really try to keep your emotions out of everything, your work, do all that, like you're crying and you're feeling sad and all that, do it at home. Really try to keep it separated, okay? Because it's not a good look, okay? Um, I feel like you really are you wanting to go towards something new. I feel like you just need to learn to balance your emotions, okay? I feel like a lot of times, you're very defensive at times, feel like, you, it's like almost as if, almost as if you're like guarding yourself or something like that, like, because you don't want to go through it again, you don't want to be hurt again, so it's like you protect yourself and you become defensive, and they're asking you to not to be like that, okay? Also with the Five of Pentacles here, I feel like there are times when you feel like you're left out a lot by certain people or by things that are going on in your life. I feel like you could be feeling like you're left out in the cold, or feeling like you're not going to have enough money for everything. And they're saying that this is just temporary, that, stop feeling like that. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop feeling like, nothing's going to happen, because there is good things. But you need to change your energy. And I feel like you really need to change your energy. Because there's a lot of stuff that's trying to come in, but you're just like not looking at it. You're not really as focused as you should be. You have the Queen of Swords here for the hopes and the fears. And why is Queen of Swords here for Aries? One more card. Thank you. So you have the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is definitely talking about standing your ground, being very strong, but also speaking your truth about things, finding your courage to speak about what it is that you need to speak about. I feel like you need to really say something, the truth. And I feel like every time you try to, you hold back a lot. And it's time for you to start speaking your truth, okay? They're asking you to speak, to stand your ground, to stand up for yourself, to speak your truth, to find your courage, to find your confidence with everything that's going on, okay? um Listen to your inner voice. Also, I feel like you need to listen to your inner voice. I feel like you need to really control like how you're thinking, the self-doubt that you have in your mind, and to believe that you can do anything, okay? Also too, you have the Magician card here, and like I've said before, um you create the world that you live in. Everything that we say or we speak out loud to ourselves, to the universe, to the things, we put it out there, and everything is heard by God, by the universe, by whoever you pray to. They know, they see what you're doing, they know what you're doing. And if you're talking negative, you're talking like nothing's gonna work out for me, I'm never gonna get this, instead of being positive, it's gonna come in like that. Remember, that's how powerful we are. That's how we manifest what we want, by believing and seeing and knowing that everything's going to work out. And that's the way you got to be. You have the Six of Swords up here, Aries, for the what you need to do now. And why is the Six of Swords here? One more card. Wow. Okay. So, there is something here that you're definitely leaving. There's a lot of obstacles that you've been going through, and I feel like you're going through calmer waters. If you see the picture really here, the water is like wavy, there's like a lot of waves bouncing back and forth, it's going through all this water. It's been pushing you here, been pushing you there, but now you're moving towards better times where it's smooth, where it's calmer, where it's better. Also feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be going on a spiritual journey, but definitely going on to something better. And I feel like you need to concentrate on that. Like if you haven't gotten up and left something, the situation, and you know that it's not for you, well, then it's time to walk away. Okay. you have the King of Pentacles here, and the King of Pentacles is definitely saying that there's a lot of decisions that you know how to do. There's a lot of things that you know how to do. You have the capability to create that strong foundations for yourself because you know how to do things. You know, believe in yourself, and you will achieve what you want. You have the Eight of Wands here, and things are going to start moving very fast. I feel like you're moving forward. I feel like there's messages, change coming through that you didn't even expect. But there's going to be a lot of stuff moving for you, so just know that. And you're ready for it. You're ready for it. You want all this to come in. You know, you don't want to stay in the same place. You have the Nine of Cups here, and why is the Nine of Cups here for? What you need to work on for Aries. All right. All right. So really look at your achievements, you know, really be content with everything that you have, big or small. You know, just have gratitude for everything is what they're saying. You know, because you've come a long way, Aries, and there's sometimes you don't look at all your achievements and all everything that you have done. You know, you always look at what everybody else is doing, but you don't look at yours and what everything that you have done. Okay, all the achievements, all the good things that you have done for yourself, for the way you live, you've done it. You know, you've come through, and they want you to really look at that. Have gratitude for everything, big or small. I feel like you have plans and you're just not really saying anything about it. I feel like you could be waiting on something to come in also. I feel like you need to just see the light in everything and believe that everything is going to come through. I feel like you need to be the light, you know, and not be in this negativity energy. I feel like you need to just keep pushing forward and not care about what anybody else thinks or what anybody else does. Just do the thing for you, okay? Really do for you. And I do definitely feel like you are moving forward, definitely. And then you have the King of Pentacles here again for the outcome. And why is the King of Pentacles here? Nice. Nice. So you have the King of Pentacles here. You start off with the King of Pentacles, and like I said, you know, you want that strong foundation. You want to establish yourself, you know, you will, but you need to really start thinking about you, you know, and what you can do, you know, make better decisions, you know, really think about everything that you're doing. I feel like you need to rest. I feel like you need to take time out to re-energize, to clear your energy. I feel like you need to really rest and nurture yourself, okay? Because you're very wise. You're the emperor. You know how to take care of yourself. You know how to make these decisions. But you want so much right now. You want a lot. And it's here. But you need to start resting, start taking care of yourself. Really clear that energy, that the way you're thinking. You have the Nine of Cups here. And the Nine of Cups is definitely talking about a wish fulfillment, some kind of blessing trying to come in for you. I feel like you are going to be, once you start taking care of yourself, you're going to be content with everything that you have, and you're going to see all the achievements that are coming in and everything that you have done. And I feel like you just need that gratitude also here. But I feel like you just need to be, I feel like you need to take care of yourself more also, Aries, and really change your energy to something positive, to believe that everything is going to fall in its place, because it will. There's a lot of open doors here. There's a lot of good things that are coming in, but shift your mindset, okay? Really shift your mindset, and don't give up on anything, because there is a lot of things you're leaving behind also, a lot of obstacles that were a thorn on your side. So it's good. It's very good. There's also abundance coming through, so just know that. All right, so Aries, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.